Just because his wife was immortal and could come back to life again and again after dying, the man kept forcing her to sacrifice herself for his white moonlight. He would forcefully send her on stage, where every time she was killed by a psycho killer, the man believed the wife would come back again, but this time he was going to lose her forever. Because no matter how many times a woman can come back to life, the pain of each death is felt 1,000 times worse. But even then, the woman always felt grateful for being immortal, because due to this, she could protect her husband, no matter how much pain she had to endure. But she never imagined that her immortality would one day make her the sacrificial lamb for white moonlight. Because one day, the man told her she would have to take a bullet in place of white moonlight. When the woman refused this time, the husband took out a bracelet given to her by her mother and threatened her, "If you don't listen to me, I'll break this bracelet." So helplessly, the woman agreed. But as soon as the man left, the woman tearfully wished for her immortality to end. And the moment she said it, her wish came true. Meaning now, if she died, she would never come back, and she had only 3 days left to live. So she went into the bedroom and started looking at her wedding photo, which reminded her of the moment when they got married. But there had never been love in her husband's eyes. So in anger, she burned the photo and signed the divorce papers. Just then, her brother comes there with a jewelry box and tells the woman to make a royal crown for white moonlight so that she can shine in the party. Hearing this, the woman's heart completely broke. She had worked her whole life for that girl. Every outfit, every melody, every piece of jewelry, everything was made by her. She even performed in concerts in her place, where in the end, she would be killed so that more audiences come next time. And even this time, in the concert happening 3 days later, she was supposed to be killed again by the murderer. Hearing this, her brother casually said, "You're immortal. What difference does it make?" When the woman asked, "What if I don't come back to life this time?" her brother replied, "You're just jealous." That broke her heart. Even her only brother was now on white moonlight's side. So the woman angrily refuses and says that now she'll never work for Moonlight again. Hearing this, her brother slapped her and said, "From now on, you're not my sister." The woman collapsed, unconscious from anger, exhaustion, and fever. When she woke up, her husband was sitting beside her, but only so he can tell her that she has to wear white moonlight size dress and eat more fatty foods so their bodies would match. At that moment, the woman realized that after 5 years of marriage, her husband doesn't even know that she doesn't like meat, so she immediately demanded a divorce. But the husband thought she was just trying to scare him, so he angrily tore the papers and said, "Sit quietly. After the concert, you'll get whatever you want." But this time, he didn't know that this concert was going to be his wife's last concert. Now what happens next? To find out, like this video.